And it looks like this little girl just hit Roger. And she's just like, now I'm a little disappointed, Christina, for you kicking your uncle. It wasn't very nice. And here she is making food, and she is in labor, something that she's always done. So we're going to go ahead and see first if Edward and Roger are going to have to go off to war. Hello, all you fabulous and wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back for some more of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. And these two ladies here are sitting down to something to eat at 1 in the morning. So this is the episode where we are going to be doing lots of things. We are going to be seeing who's going off to war. It is now the first part of 1337. So we do start the 100 Years War. So we actually don't have that many male Sims. We have some, I think we have like 6 or 7 of them total. Right now it is almost 2 in the morning. And Marilda is also currently in her 3rd trimester here. So she gonna be having this baby anytime. So we're gonna go ahead and see first if Edward and Roger are going to have to go off to war. So we'll do Edward first, and then we'll do Roger. All right, so we got our handy little dice roller. So let me just read to you a little bit here what it says in the rules. So the first phase of the 100 Years' War was between France and England that lasted from 1337 to 1360. It is sometimes referred to as the Edwardian War because it was initiated by King Edward III of England, who claimed the French throne in defiance to King Philip VI of France. So in 1337, we have to roll a 4-sided dice for any male teen to adult sim to see if they head off to war. We have to do this for all our sims, even the side households. So if they get a 4, then they will go to war, and we have to move them out and into a war camp, which I have built in Windenburg. Your sims must live in this camp for 5 years. So 4 sim days equals 1 year. So that means that they're going to be there for 20 sim days. That is a while, y'all. That is a long while. And then we will be rolling again throughout the 1340s. Well, I think the next roll is in 1342 and then again in 1347. And, you know, we'll be seeing all about that. But we're going to be doing this rolling multiple times for the next 100 years, basically. It's a scary time right now. All right, let's see if Edward here is going to be going to war. And he is, y'all. I had a feeling that he would be. All right, we're going to do Roger next. Will Roger be going to war? And he will not be going to war. Out. So we're not going to be taking any money, obviously. We're just going to be taking him and merging him into putting him in the war camp here. So as you can see here in Henford and Bagley, it's pretty much all full. We have all of our families here. The only place we have free is this here, but I do have plans on putting down a like church or cathedral or whatever on this lot. So I didn't want to put the war camp there. And here we have the king and queen, the castle. So I have put it in Windenburg. I've gone ahead and deleted this little island basically and put it here. Now I have put the prince, we're saying Henry the Ackermain II is here so that I could be able to merge him in without having to pay. So we'll go ahead and confirm this. And yes. So let me show you real quick before I get the other sim, see who else is going to war. So this is the war camp I have created. I really didn't know how to make this. So I obviously have a bunch of CC. And this is the only like fence that I could find that if this is what I wanted was like a stake type fence. It's pretty tall. If we come up here, I'm not real happy with this, but this is what we got. So we're gonna make do. So I've just continued this fencing up here. And I knew I wanted like, you know, corner things. And then I just decided to go all the way around with it. And I just threw up a bunch of like weapons and weapon racks. This is all CC up here, and some cannons and stuff. I had no clue what I was really doing, you guys. And then down here is where all of these tents are. So, and then over here is like a tactical map. And we're saying this is like where the prince is staying. This is his, it's like the base headquarters is right here. And it's also where we can cook, and we have some foods. And then I just threw up a campfire with some, maybe this is like the lookout. I don't know. But then each corner, we have these little like columns that they can get up here and be up here. Yeah, no, you get the feeling. It gives you the vibes of type of war camp, I think. So yeah, this is where they're all going to be staying. So far we have 2. So we're going to go ahead and pop in with the other households. So I think what we'll do is we'll just start down here. This is Peter and Alice's household, and there is 2 in this one. We don't have any teens here in Thomas and Avis's household. They're just children. There's only one boy, actually, Thomas Brown Jr., who is going to be a teen in like 4 days. So probably the next time there's like a draft, we'll be rolling for him. And then we have up here is Cecilia's household. We do have to roll for Simon. And then we have this household, which we'll be rolling for. It's Simon's dad. And then we have over here, oh, I see they had their baby, is Richard. And then over here we have the Bennetts, and we'll roll for her dad and see if he is going. And then I think that's about it. We do have Joan and Ralph's family in Oasis Spring, but they only had 2 children, a girl and a boy, and the boy has like 4 days before he ages up to a teen. So he's only a child right now. So let's go ahead and start right here with Peter and Alice's household. So we have Leoric here, who is a teen. We'll go ahead and roll for him first. Let me get my handy dandy dice roller back here. Here we go. All right. Will Leoric be going to war? And he will not be going to war. And then here we have Samuel, who is the youngest of Peter and Alice's. Will Samuel be going to war? He will not be going to war either. All right, so these 2 boys have gotten off the hook. Neither one are going to be going off to war. So we'll go into Cecilia's family, and I do see they have the infant, and this one has aged up. Colin has aged up to a child. So we will probably give them a makeover while we're there. Kill two birds with 1 stone. All right. And here is Cecilia with her little one. This is Nicholas Smith. So he's an infant. So we need to bring him here. Bring Simon here. There we are. Okay. So let's see if Simon is going to be going off to war. What the hell? Nobody's going off to war. So apparently Simon will not be going off to war. All right, well, really quick for a break in this who's going off to war, we're going to give these 2 kids a makeover here. We got an infant, and we have Colin over here that has aged up to a child. So they've only been a child for 2 sim days. So Simon has been lucky enough to not go off to war. Why is it only Edward going to war? I'm like shocked. I figured we'd have more Sims going off to war. So this is Colin here. Let's take off his, we've got a skin on there. There he is. So this is little Colin. Here is Nicholas. This is how her infant is looking. I think he's cute. I don't know where, oh, the red hair comes from Simon, I guess. All right, so here is how Colin has turned out. He looks a lot like Edward did when Edward was this age, which Edward and Cecilia did look quite a bit alike, so I'm not surprised. But yeah, he reminds me so much of Edward. These are all his outfits here. Basically dressed him in all green and blacks, you know. So yeah, there is a little Colin. I almost said Edward, yo. And then their littlest, Nicholas, is here. So I realized I don't have very much baby infant CCs for this time. So I basically dressed him in this outfit throughout is all. And then his sleepwear is this. But yeah, this is pretty much all of it. And then for his hot weather is this little, it's like shorts and that. So yeah, that's basically all I had is this one little outfit for him. But I went with his hair. Now he had this hair, but I like this one better. So that's what I changed it to. And also, I will show you, I put some little eyelashes on him, and then I realized I don't have any male CC, but this will work. So I am using this one right here, So Creamy by Twisted Cat, and this is what he looked like without it. So it just kind of balances everything a little bit more and smooths things out a little bit. But yeah, that's basically all I did. And then I just gave him these eyebrows here, also by Twisted Cat. And I think he's super cute. I did add a little blush to him as well, just to kind of pinken up his skin a little bit. But yeah, that's how little Nicholas is looking. All right, so we are gonna leave this family. So Simon is not going to be going off to war. I'm just wondering, I'm thinking maybe Edward is the only one going off to war. This seems so unfair, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna go over here to Simon's dad's. Let's see if he's gonna be going. So here we have John Smith. So let's see, he is an adult. Will John be going off to war? And he will. He will. So Edward will not be alone. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move him out. Okay. So here we are with Richard. So Richard here, who they just had their baby. So let's see. What did they had a boy, I guess. Darwin will be changing that name. But they did have a little boy. So let me bring up my handy dandy dice roller here. So let's see if Richard is going to be going to war. And he is not. Richard is not going off to war either. Here we have Walter. This is Marilda's father. He is an adult, so we will be rolling for him. So let's see, is Walter going to be going to war? And he is not. All right. Nobody's going to war these days, I guess. So we're here with these because I realized that John here does have a older son. So, and I can't remember his name. I am like really bad at this, but he had 3 children, all right? He had Sarah, who's the youngest. Then he had Simon, who is the middle child. And then he had Alan. Alan, that's right. Okay, so I thought he was in Solani, but I couldn't find him. So let me see. I should be rolling for him as well. So he is married to Amanda Smith. I'm wondering where he is living then. So let me see where Alan is. Oh, he's in Del Sol Valley. Okay. For some reason, I thought he was in Solani, but I guess not. All right, so we're going to pop over there. So he has moved to over here in this big fancy house. Looks like he has 3 kids as well. So this is his daughter, apparently. So he had a girl and a boy and a girl. So he's got 2 girls and a boy, apparently. I don't know how old this one is. Oh, she's halfway through her childhood, I guess. But here is Alan. He's looking awful suspicious. Now, we didn't see him a whole lot. He is the eldest of their family, of the Smith family. So I guess he got married on his own and moved himself out. So let's go ahead and see if Alan here is going to be going off to war. And he will not be going off to war. So we just have those 3 over there. But we'll be doing more rolls and finding out later on if they've lived or not and all of that. But now they're going to be there for 20 sim days. So 20 sim days is all the way right here into winter. So yeah, he's going to be gone all that time. Oh my goodness. And it also looks like we have a birthday. Little Christina is going to be aging up on Wednesday. And here she is left alone, Marilda. She is left alone and she's gonna have this baby all by herself. How sad is that? She has no husband. I can't believe it. We need to make some food. I think she's going to clean out the spoiled food, but I'm gonna have her make some ingredients here. We'll make some more bread, and then we'll make some more cheese so that we can have our meat and cheese and bread and all of that. Roger here, we're gonna have him come take care of these animals. I do believe the sheds need some cleaning out, so we'll have him go ahead and do that. And then I'm gonna have Cecilia take care of these chickens. She can clean this coop and feed them. and then collect the eggs. Ooh, this one does need a bathroom. Is she going? She's going to go try and potty on her own. Little Christina and little Rose is hungry. They're all very hungry. And here she is just cooking for her family and already missing Edward and is about to have this baby without him. He never got a chance to see his baby and he could quite possibly die. So this baby might not ever know his father. How sad is that? I'm just realizing this. We need sea salt. I'll ever make the cheese. And then I'm gonna send out Roger, who is now the man of the family. He is now the man of the family. He's gonna go to the docks and collect some seawater. You are now going to be responsible, Roger, on taking care of the ladies in this family. And despite everything, she is doing just fine. Marilda is doing just fine. We're going to have to wait on the salted meat. So I am going to have her come in here and use this because she does need to go. She's going to take care of this laundry. Yeah, it's pristine, dry, and warm. So she can unload and put that away. And then we can add some flowers to this and she can get straight away working on the laundry. I see we have some mail. Oh, it's our bills, y'all. It's our bills. And she's sitting over here talking to her big brother, Edric, who's just patiently and quietly listening. And this one is out here just smiling at the birds. And here she is, her confident self, just cleaning and doing the laundry, helping out her sister-in-law. We're still waiting for Roger to come back. I'm going to have her, she's going to comfort little Christina here, and then she's gonna teach her a little bit. She's gonna teach her how to say please and thank you. And he has returned, and ooh, he does need a bathroom and he does need a bath. So I'll let him go ahead and use that. We'll give the salt, the sea salt, to Marilda, and then Marilda can come in here and make some sea salt. And these two girls, he's giving her a thumbs down. These two girls are chatting and he's just like, oh, I'm left with my two baby sisters. Okay, so she got the salt done. She's gonna go ahead and, oh, we need meat. We need salted meat. Oh, we cannot. We need a low quality. Do we not have? I'm gonna have her clean out this spoiled food. I guess we do not have any. So we're just gonna pull out some of these. There we go. And then she can cut this up. And Rose has reached level 3 of the communication skill. She's like, yes, my daughter is so smart. And we got 4 low quality. We'll put that in there. All right, we can make some salted meat here. And she is feeling fearless. Despite her husband being gone off to war, she is feeling fearless. And this one is feeling a bit angry. Maybe she's missing her daddy. She's very upset. I'm not sure why she is. Oh, because she's hungry. All right, we got our salted meat. Now we can make this pantry food. We got finally, at 2 in the afternoon, we finally have some food. And they can all come and get some food. And here we are just sitting down to a meal. And they are all just eating some meat and cheese. Maybe they're talking about their dad, wondering how he's doing at war. And they're probably going to pray and hope for the best for him. And hopefully he comes back in one piece. And I do see that our clothes never got finished. Where did the clothes go exactly? I do not know. But I do know that this keeps breaking. So I'm going to have Roger come out here and repair it. And also, I don't think we cleaned these animals. So little Edric is just going to come over here and take care of all the animals. Oh, and here she is just crying over her in-laws' tombstones. Maybe she's just praying to them and thinking about Edward. And hopefully he'll come back okay. She does need to have herself a bathroom. She does need to go to the bathroom. So we're going to have her come here and use that. Oh my goodness. I was just throwing something away and it looks like this little girl just hit Roger. What is going on in here? Oh, she kicked him. Oh, she kicked him indeed. Oh, she's just like, no. And then hold me. Oh, and then she gave him a hug. Wait, and Juliana's going through a phase. She's going to be having a mean streak. Oh my gosh. Does he have any moodlets from this? No. He doesn't have any moodlets, it looks like, but she did just kick him on her own. I think it's because she's mad. Oh, she did it again. I think it's because she is mad. Some Sims are just so good at being mean. Their well-crafted, rude comments can seem almost admirable. Roger is in awe of how effective that rude interaction from Christina was. Christina must have spent a while coming up with something so venomous. Oh, he likes malicious interactions. What? Okay. Toddler tantrum. Oh, why won't that tantrum cease? Please, someone help. I wonder if Marilda can do any disciplining of her. Let's give Firm express disappointment in being mean. And she's just like, now I'm a little disappointed, Christina, for you kicking your uncle. It wasn't very nice. He didn't deserve that. And I guess Juliana picked up the guitar and is playing that. She is pretty tired. I'm gonna have Marilda go ahead. It is only 5 in the evening, yo. We're gonna go ahead and put her to bed though. She's pretty dang tired. She's gonna probably end up passing out. This other one has put herself to bed, little Rose. Oh, they're talking about the war, I think Edric and Roger are. They are wondering if Edward is going to be okay or not. Did he call out this cow? I don't think he did. So he can come take care of that one. Roger can come clean this shed. She did not make it to the bed, yo. She passed out, I think. She can go to sleep. And I cannot get her to unload and set this down to save my life. There we go. Now replace this water, and now you can add another flower, and then you can go ahead and do this laundry. I'm gonna have her dispose of these plants. So we haven't really been doing the gardening just because we really don't get a chance to. And it is 9:30 at night. Juliana is going off to bed, and this guy here who's mourning his granddad needs to come and take a bath. But he's gonna have to get himself some water first, and then he's gonna go off to bed after he gets his bath. And I see Marilda has gone off to sleep. Oh, yo, you're gonna have an accident though. You're gonna have to get up and use that. And gosh darn it, Juliana never got the laundry done. She did. Oh, it's used in soak. Okay, we're gonna worry about that in the morning. Oh, and Marilda has gone into labor. All right, so she has gone into labor, and she's gonna go put some books away. We need to have this baby bassinet out. So let's get that situated here. Oh, that's right. I forgot we're using these. This is all of the, I do not have the invisible mod, I don't think, in. So we're just going to use the bassinet that came with growing together. She has got 3 hours. I'm going to let it play out and see. And these guys are all up, and I'm not sure why. Why are you going to cry over baby? Say what? What are you crying over the baby? I do not know why he's doing that, but he's depressed. From baby being whisked away. Wait, what? There's no baby being whisked away. Okay, come back here and go to bed. Maybe he's remembering. Oh, and she is hungry, so I'm gonna have her grab something to eat as well. Oh, but she took it all. She took it all. All right, well, I'm gonna have her come here and make some more salted meat. And here she is making food, and she is in labor, something that she's always done. Every time she goes into labor, she's like, I need to cook. She's making bread, and she's like, nope, it is time. It is time to have this baby. Oh, look at her bladders all the way down. All right, it is that time. It is time to have this baby. She's all by herself. What will we be having, and will she live? Will the baby live? I don't know. And it's a boy. All right. So let me find a name. All right. So we're going to name this little boy Michael Atwood. And there we are. We just had one. All right. So we have this good old dice roller here. We have the 20-sided dice. So we'll roll for the mother first and then the baby. So she cannot get a 1. So did Marilda make it through the delivery? No 1, please. And she did. Now we'll roll for little baby Michael. So Michael cannot get a 5, 10, 15, or 20. So let's see if little Michael has made it. No, 5, 10, 15, or 20. And he has made it. Barely. All right. So we do have our little baby, and we're about ready to have our accident now. So we'll have her go down. The baby is fine. So I'm going to have her come down here and have a bath. Oh, she's got to get some water. She is a mess, yo. We do have a day with this baby, and then we'll have to see if he's aging up into a little infant. Oh, and the baby is a-crying. I'm going to have Juliana come up and check on this baby and find out what's wrong while Marilda gets herself all cleaned up. And now the baby is fine. Juliana got the baby to quiet down. And here comes little Rose. And she's hungry. It is early morning, so we don't have any food. I'm going to have Marilda come down here or come over here and make some food. I do think, oh, we need to resume making this bread. Resume the bread. Oh, and the baby is hungry. So actually, before we do finish making that bread, she's the only one that can feed. So she's going to go ahead and feed this baby. And there she is with her newborn son. And she's maybe thinking about Edward and wonder what Edward is doing. All right, we can put that up there. Now we can make this pantry foods. Now I think, oh, the baby is crying, but I want to have her make this cheese and meat and bread before she goes up there to take care of him. Oh, the baby does need a little diaper change. We're going to use cloth diapers. I don't know when that got off of there. But we've been trying to use cloth diapers all wrong. We're going to go ahead and change this dirty diaper. And then she can get something to eat and then go to bed. Like, she is just wore out from having this baby. Oh, and this one is hungry. And she's going to come get something to eat. And Roger is up and he's going to come down here and get some food as well. And this one is going to need a bath, I see. Oh, I forgot about the bills. We need to pay those. Okay, we'll pay them. We'll pay them. And we finally got these clothes done. Oh my goodness. It seriously took way too long. And we'll have her go ahead and add some more flowers. And then she's going to have to do this laundry up here. And Roger is going to go clean out these animal sheds. She just loves herself some playtime in the water. Oh, she's having a good old time in that water. And there we finally got all that done. And she can go ahead and replace this and get ready for the next time. And she is pretty tired, so I'm going to let her go off to bed, off for a nap. And Edric and Rose just can't stop cracking each other up. I tell you, this entire family is jokesters. They're nothing but jokesters. Why are you feeding that baby with the bottle? No, you're not. I have it set. Do I not have it set for preferred feeding? Okay, apparently it's reset itself. So I'm wondering if it's because I took out the invisible crib mod and I'm using this. So I've now set it for breastfeeding to be the preferred method of feeding. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take Roger to the tavern. It is early in the day, but I'm going to see if we can't meet somebody. So we're going to go to the tavern with him really quick. So I did also bring Richard with us since Richard did not go off to war. So we're going to have these two young guys come in here and he's going to order himself a drink. He's just going to get his favorite drink. I'm not sure what it is gonna be, but he's gonna get something. So he's just come to the tavern with his brother Richard, and this lady be looking sad. Maybe he's gonna just come here to see if anybody's heard anything about the war and how everybody's doing over there at the war. And Richard is talking to this lady. Oh, it's almost Christina's birthday. Yes, I know. Yes, it is. So we're gonna come over here. I guess he's getting himself a drink up here. And I guess he's talking with this guy, Clark Egan, who is a young adult. And he's telling him some kind of an outrageous story. And I don't know where Richard got to. Richard came into this room and just disappeared. I don't know why, but whenever they go into this room, they teleport out. They leave. I don't know why that is, but okay. And Roger is sitting over here just talking with this guy and this lady. And I guess he does not like this girl. They just had like a minus. But she is a bit older than him. And he's just sitting here talking with these two people, these two Sims. His brother bailed, and so he's having himself a drink. Wow, that's a fancy drink you got there. We're going to have him practice this harp. We'll see if he likes it or not. And these people are all out here standing here chatting. Just standing around chatting. And he is in here just playing this. Maybe, you know, his older sister was good at it. Maybe he would get good at it. And I do see we have Sarah here. She's just walking by, I guess. Let's come over and say hello to her. Let's give her a funny introduction. He's like, hey, I saw you walking by the tavern. I thought I'd stop and talk with you. You remember me? She's like, yeah, goodbye. Oh, she just walked away from us. So that was the only teen that has come to the tavern was Sarah. And yeah, I'd rather not have them get together, but there's nobody else here. So we're going to head back home. It is 8:30 at night. We're going to head back home and we'll have him come in here. He gets something to eat and she needs to get herself some food. I'm going to have her come over here and make some flour. And this boy, Edric, loves to play chess. I'm telling you what, he's always at this chess table. And this little girl is just chatting with him. She is angry. And this little one needs to come down and get some food as well. Oh, and the baby do be crying. So Marilda, you're gonna have to cut your bath short and come take care of this baby. Little Michael needs you. And she's just so happy that her baby is alive. And she really hopes that Edward will be able to come home safely to see his new baby boy. And I'm gonna send these ones off to bed here. There, we got the flour. So we'll go ahead and now can we make some bread? And Juliana is just helping out her sister-in-law and helping her make some bread. I'm actually gonna have Marilda come down here and help and join in the cooking with Juliana there. Okay, we got this done. There we go. Oh, we need cheese. Actually, Juliana needs to use the bathroom, so she's gonna go use that, and Marilda's doing really well, so I'm gonna have her come over here. And, oh, we don't have any milk. We don't have enough milk. I'm wondering if somebody has milk on them. He does, and it's about to spoil. So we're gonna quickly make this cheese. All right, we're gonna have that made, and, oh, the baby is crying, but before you go take care of that baby, let's go ahead and make some cheese and fruit. And now we can come up here and see what is wrong with our baby. Oh, he would like a little socialization. So let's shush and rock. Kiss his forehead. Little Michael wants to be, you know, he would like some attention. It is 1 in the morning. I'm gonna have Juliana come here and go to bed as well. And these little babies can all go to bed. All right. And she just became good friends with her new baby. I'm going to have her come down and get some fruit and some cheese. All right, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So in the next episode, now the baby's hungry. I'm going to pause this. So in the next episode, we'll be seeing if Michael is going to be aging up into an infant. We'll also be seeing if Christina here is going to be aging up into a child. It is her birthday. We had 0 days for her. So we'll be seeing if those two make it into the next stage of life. I also want to take Roger and Juliana to the market and have them sell. They both have a bunch of things they have made. He's got some, you know, carpentry stuff. Maybe we'll have them do some paintings. She's got a bunch of material to sell, so we'll maybe sell those things. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, it would be amazing if you did. And also don't forget to click the little bell to get notified whenever I have a video go up. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.